Sunday night after they win this Super Bowl?
Oh, man, I have to channel my inner Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. I'm going to tell you no, and I'm going to tell you why. Week 1, who are we talking about?
Mahomes.
No, we weren't.
Week 1?
Week 1, no, we weren't. Somebody threw 5 touchdowns in week 1. Somebody took over the entire NFL from week 1 to week 17, wild card round and divisional round, and will win the MVP tomorrow night. His name is Lamar Jackson. So right now, we're talking about there is a contest of who could be the face of the NFL. Don't forget, the NFL is king of all sports, and for you to be the face, you have to be the king. And I'm not talking about just one dimension. Bring up one guy by the name of Aaron Rodgers, 2-time MVP, won a Super Bowl, never the face of the NFL. Had to share that existence even when he climbed up. Saw Tom Brady, face of the NFL. Saw Peyton Manning, even in his postseason failures, face of the NFL. I think right now, Patrick Mahomes, in commonality with Aaron Rodgers, most talented quarterback, could have the numbers. But even in success, as Aaron Rodgers had success, still wasn't the face of the NFL because of other people who were right there with him. Lamar Jackson has something to say about this, win or lose.
Oh, 100% he's going to be the face. Now, you bring up Aaron Rodgers. He didn't win his Super Bowl till later in his career. If he wins a Super Bowl in his 3rd year, 2nd year as a starter, it's no question. He has a game. More importantly, he has a look, and that matters.
The look?
That matters.
What, he's cute? What do you mean?
It matters.
This
it matters.
Oh, wet and go?
This matters.
You know that matters. You know that matters. And his game is better than that. It's his 3rd. If he doesn't get hurt, are we sure Lamar Jackson is the MVP? If he doesn't get hurt and miss those games.
That's part of it.
So as of right now, Patrick Mahomes is still the MVP of the NFL. He wins his Super Bowl in his 3rd year, 2nd year as a starter. It's no question he's the face of the league. They can market him, and it's a great investment because next year will be his 4th year in the league. It's a long-term partnership.
You know, Patrick Mahomes already has that MVP award on his mantle right now.
Yeah.
So even with Lamar getting that award, respect, as Marcellus would say, you're still trying to catch up. If he gets this Super Bowl, he's still now keeping himself one accomplishment ahead of Lamar Jackson by getting that Super Bowl. I think he does become the face of the NFL, and I think it's because of the way the hype machine has found its way behind Mahomes. You look at the amount of commercials. This isn't all about what happens on the field once it comes off of the field. And I think that when you look at everything that Mahomes is accomplishing on the field, where he's at right now with his accolades, you got to look at the marketability, the sellability of what he brings to the table. And I don't think that anybody is as high as Mahomes, especially if he wins the Super Bowl.
Stop that. If we're going by commercials, Baker Mayfield's the face of the NFL right now.
Gotta win.
So stop that. So stop that. And we ain't going by looks either because Aaron Rodgers looked better than Peyton Manning. And guess what? He still didn't get it either.
One more.
Aaron Rodgers won 1, Peyton won 2.
You gotta win.
Yeah.
Let me stay where you're comfortable, Marcellus.
Lamar.
Let's stay right here in hip-hop.
Okay.
And why, take NWA and Ice Cube, Eazy-E, MC Ren.
Compton.
But it was Dre. Dre is the biggest star out of all of them, became a billionaire, and it's because he's a force multiplier. Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, anybody he worked with, he can turn anybody into a bigger star. When you are a force multiplier, and Lamar Jackson is a solo act. Who's number 2 in Baltimore?
Mark Ingram.
Mark Andrews. That doesn't compare to Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce. Yeah. No. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill.
I would argue that, though. I think he is a force multiplier because Mark Ingram was good in New Orleans.
He ain't on the level with these guys.
He was really good in Baltimore this year. That's force multiplier.
Travis Kelce's in the argument for the best tight end in the league. Tyreek Hill is in the argument for the most dangerous player in the NFL. And Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the NFL. No, Mark Ingram,
and
maybe
that's
the 10th best
making
running
my
back.
point. Exactly.
No.
You are talking about all these other stars.
And make everybody else a superstar? That's Dre.
First of all, Dre never went backwards, and Patrick Mahomes went backwards this year. Oh, his passer rating went down 10. You want to look around?
Are we not in Miami at the Super Bowl?
Hold on. Patrick Mahomes went backwards. The Chiefs went forward. You know why?
Dre went backwards.
Because of y'all defense. That defense is what got y'all over the hump this year. Don't talk about this now. Patrick Mahomes year 2 was better than Patrick Mahomes year 3. Dre, once he left NWA, got even better. I'm not seeing that now. So if you want to just go with the success of others, okay, but that's not going to make you the face of the franchise or face of this league. That's going to get you a Super Bowl trophy, maybe even an MVP in the Super Bowl. Once again, falling into the Aaron Rodgers category, which is not the face of the NFL.
Dre was dead and gone until he discovered Eminem. Eminem saved his career on and upward.
We ain't debating that.
Let's be clear. But I'm just saying, force multiplying.
Yeah.
All right? If Patrick Mahomes wins this game, and more importantly, in the fashion in which he does it, if he wins this game in traumatic fashion, emphatic fashion, like my man over there, the Bronze Bomber, shouts out to the champ. If he goes out there and he makes a point of making this 49ers team a victim of what his talent is, he will be considered the undisputed champ.
For me, it's an easy answer. This is the last game of the season. This is the last football game of the season. The Chiefs win this game, it will be because of Patrick Mahomes.
It will.
He will get MVP. And then we'll see more commercials now of Mahomes.
We need
and
to.
then he will come in as a face. Like when your Aaron Rodgers point, it makes sense.
Yes.
But Tom Brady won so much more than Aaron Rodgers did. Peyton Manning, although he only won 2 Super Bowls, he was in the playoffs every year. Aaron Rodgers is not in the playoffs every year. Patrick Mahomes right now, his 2 years as a starter, he's 3-1 in the playoffs. He looks like he's going to be in the playoffs every year moving forward.
Let's stay with the boxing analogy. Look, you got to unify all the belts. And there's going to be a belt out there.
This
Lamar
is
Jackson is literally going to win the MVP, saying, I'm the best player last season.
That loss in the playoffs.
Okay, that's great. And we saw Patrick Mahomes have that loss in the playoffs as well. That's my point. But we're having a long discussion because there's a controversy.
But you look at Lamar's loss and you look at Mahomes' loss, and it's like,
one bounce back.
wow.
Yeah.
Look,
one bounce back.
Y'all got kids, and I'm sure a lot of folks in this audience got kids. And this is next year or after Sunday, I won't be the only person making a fool of themselves wearing one of these Mahomes wigs and headbands. Kids all over the country, black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever. There's about to be a Patrick Mahomes mania, man. This is the stage. 100 million people watching on Fox to see the Super Bowl. This guy is going to perform. He's got the right guy he's working with Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy. He's going to perform on Sunday, and it's curtains. And that's no disrespect to Lamar Jackson. There'll be another title bout starting in 2020 and then concluding here in 2021 or in Tampa, I think, is the next year's Super Bowl.
It will be against a great defense, too. Keep that in mind. This is a very strong. It's not like you going out there and you can say, well, the defense wasn't that good.
Right.
This is the matchup.
What if they lose?
This is the matchup.
What if they lose? Big trust, right? We back to Lamar Jackson, big trust?
No.
My point already has validity.
That would be called
Aaron Rodgers won and wasn't the MVP, wasn't the face of the league.
If he loses,
what's up?
If he loses,
what's up with the headbands?
I'm still gonna be wearing it. If he loses, it's gonna be up for a little bit of debate.
Oh, you think?
Next year.
You think?
But having gone to a Super Bowl his second year as a starter, the guy, I'm just telling you, my mother, and the same thing happens with Lamar, though. When you watch these kids play, there's something special about them. They're both electrifying. But at the end of the day, the Super Bowl is a force multiplier. When you can walk around and say, not only have I been the MVP, not only have I been the best player in the league, I carried my team to the Super Bowl and we won. That puts Joe Namath had an average career. Throw that Super Bowl ring on in that guarantee, and he goes down in his story. Made him a Hall of Famer. He's still one of the elite to the NFL. The Super Bowl is a force multiplier, meeting the ultimate force multiplier in Patrick Mahomes. 2 times 2 equals 4, doesn't it?
Hey, you want to do some
2 times 2 equals 4.
If you want to do simple math, year-to-year comparison, we still know Lamar Jackson has the lead. Year 2 Lamar Jackson has more accomplishments than a year 2 Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has 1 year over him, so respect
Darius
that.
Smith's out here. Crowd, get us pumped up. Let's get us going again. Stick around at the end of the show.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.